Today, I'm going to attempt to locate every location from the music video Robbers by the 1975. This music video has amassed over 94 million views. Now, it was filmed 9 years ago, but in 2 weeks, it's going to be celebrating its 10-year anniversary. So let's see what I can find. So looking through this video, it's got 9 different locations. It's got the parking lot intro. We've got them walking through the streets at the start as well. We've got it inside this living room. We've got outside this convenience store, this abandoned pool and warehouse area, outside this house, this bathroom, which is apparently a part of this diner, and then outside of this theater. Okay, so looking at all the locations, in order to find these places, we need to start with something more notable. So the bedrooms, the outside of the house, and these abandoned pool shots, it's not going to help us, at least for the start. So I'm going to start with outside the theater. We can see in this shot that the theater is likely called the Fox Theater. So Googling Fox Theater. Now there's bigger and more iconic Fox theaters that exist. One of them being in Detroit, another one of them being in Atlanta. We've got one in San Francisco, Kansas, LA, Tucson. So needless to say, it's a popular name for a theater. I'm gonna try something else here. Looking at this shot, we've got them walking into this house. Now in the background, you've got this desert backdrop that's really giving Nevada or California. It's the desert. Watching further in the video, after the store scene, we've got them like stumbling out and getting picked up by their getaway van. But look right here. There's a quick shot of a school bus in the background. And if we pause this at the right moment, you could read Kern County Superintendent. I also noticed Kern County outside the front of the corner store as well. Right here, it says Kern Directory. Let's Google Kern County. Bam. Okay, so it's giving us an area in California. It might be Bakersfield. This entire region is Kern County. Okay, perfect. We're gonna search up Fox Theater Bakersfield. Interesting. In Bakersfield, we've got this Fox Theater, but this is different from our video. Let's keep looking. Boom, right here. Look at this. Okay, so this theater, this is the one. This is in a town called Taft, California, which is still a part of Kern County. It's just outside of Bakersfield. Boom! We had the location of this video. Now that we've got the theater, just looking around on Google Maps, right across the street is this building. It's got this red stripe, which, if you look at the intro scene, we've got them walking in this parking lot just across the street from that. When they're walking in the street, that's literally just on the street outside of this parking lot, and they're just walking the other direction. Off in the distance, you've got this brown building. Now, looking at the most recent capture of Google Street View, that's gone. It looks like it's been painted over. But if we turn the time back, we can actually see it's still there. Okay, there it is. We now have 3 scenes down so far. Next, looking at the store scene, we have this slow pan out shot where we can clearly see the entire storefront. It's this all-American small town store. You know, you've got the ads out front. It's got the bars in the windows, the neon signs. If you wait long enough during this shot, the shot continues to pan out far enough that it reveals this sign on the left that says Lucky 7. Googling Lucky 7 Taft. Boom. A couple blocks over from the Fox Theater, we've got this convenience store. Now in 2022, it's been painted green and now looks to be like it's a restaurant. But the cool thing about Google Maps is you can actually go back in time to previous captures to see what it was like at that time. Now for this exact location, it goes back to 2008, but there's also one from 2012, which is around the same time that this video was filmed. There it is. That's the store. The whole surrounding area still looks the same on this one. I want to try to find this pool where they're hanging out in. You can see in the background here, you got this white shed. It's got this like abandoned feel. But the good thing about empty pools from satellite view, they're very obvious. Because if there's water in the pool today, it's going to pop up as this bright blue circle. Or if it's still empty, it's going to be this white circle. Pools can be really helpful during searches. This entire shot looks to be on the outskirts of town. Now, finally, after looking around Google Maps, I found this area. But the tricky thing is, if you're not looking at Street View from 2015 or before, you would cruise right on by thinking this is just an empty field. In 2008, here we have the white pool. We've got the white shed that's in the background right here, and the abandoned buildings beside that. Now in 2015, you can clearly see it's abandoned because the pool gets heavily graffitied. This right here is the location of the abandoned buildings and pool shot, still in Taft, California. And honestly, all these shots are within blocks of each other. You know, this was actually an authentic abandoned building and an abandoned pool for the music video. This wasn't a set. But today, that entire area is completely gone and the pool has been filled in. Next up, we got the diner. Now this is easy now that we have all the other spots, because I'm just gonna Google Taft, California diner, and the top result, place called Joe's Restaurant, which, looking at these photos, you can clearly see it's the same spot. It's got these red beams in the ceiling, and the layout's the same. Because in this shot, you can see the girl comes out of the bathroom and walks past this bar top on the left. Well, you can see in this shot, she would have came out of a bathroom or whatever is there, walked down with the bar top on her left. This is Joe's Restaurant. Now, lastly, we've got these house shots. Now, looking at this, it's clear the house is either in the middle of nowhere or it's at the end of a street because the background just looks like pure desert. I've looked around Taft for a bit, and there aren't too many dead-end streets. Like, there are a few right here. And if we get dropped in here, you can see it's very similar to what we are looking for. It's a house on the left. It's an open dead-end street with desert in the background. But the few dead-end streets that are like this in Taft, none of them match this house. Check this out. Okay, I couldn't find it in Taft, but the next nearest town is one called Maricopa, which is still in Kern County. It's got a population of just over 1,000 people. This town, however, is almost all dead-end streets. And looking at this one street called Mary Street, right at the very end, we've got this house with an open desert beside it. This house is located in Maricopa, California, a neighboring city to Taft, California, which for the sake of the music video still makes sense. This is like a young love story, trying to fill like addictions, needs, or wants with really impulsive behavior. So like driving to this nearby town, doing this robbery, and then leaving town, it makes sense. And we got lucky here because the only Google Maps available for this street view was from 2012, likely a year or two before this video was even shot. So it looks pretty much the same here. Guys, I tried finding the living room shots. This might have been a studio. This one's hard to locate because you don't have a view with the window. It's clearly being blown out by light. So I'm gonna guess this is a studio. Okay, there it is, guys. Those are the locations from the 1975's Robbers music video. It's an amazing song. It's an amazing band. Comment on this video any other music videos you want me to try to locate. If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and follow for more fun videos like this, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you guys later.